Awesome. Now you got to catch the bigger brother or sister. The real sun's up. So. Go on, dude. Did you cut another one? Time. Peroia. You got chum. When you're fishing, you look around like that, you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. It's obvious. There's some more Spanish shrimp. Do some tomatoes. Some tomatoes. Something so good. Some pollo and there's some chicken. Oh my good Lord. Spirit. Yes, no, Miracle, you looking pretty dumb. Played your part though. Not the smartest of smart. Good Lord. Okay. Oh my good Lord. Done your business. Trying to pull my stuff up and y'all stuff came up. Millennial, what's up, man? What's up, baby? What's happening, mama? No, Chris Watts. Yeah, I was there and I made you. Problem was I was supposed to skeet that on the ground. Because I bet you got Down syndrome. Well, I hate saying that about because people with Down syndrome are actually smart. So we can't even say that. You know? You look like one of those crabs on somebody's left nut. I don't know, you good? Courtney Pimento. Okay. Yeah, I go to y'all's channels and I see what I look at it and I go, finding the mean, median, mode, and range of a set of numbers, permutations and combinations. Okay. Well, I'm gonna subscribe and I'm gonna look at what you've done. All that is unnecessary, but I like to see people grow. Check out Courtney Pimento, y'all. But never ask me if I'm good. That's an empty question. It's not loaded. It's meaningless. No, I doubt you will. I doubt you'll live at all. I doubt even your existential circumstances will even make it beyond that. That I can kind of guarantee. That I can literally guarantee. Why don't you ask your chat GPT or something? But you like low self-esteem and all that goofy stuff. Well, you'll be all right as long as you stop being afflicted with dumb. Obviously, you're a little teeny bopper, maybe 20-year, how you say it, underscore 00 dash 11 dash 01 dash 00. If some of you young ones, and there are some who are intelligent, actually knew who you were, well, thought you were having a conversation with, you wouldn't end up like certain individuals whose whole existence have been meaningless, creating chaos, destruction by the narrative of what you think chaos and destruction, living a lie. The worst thing you can do is live a lie and then perform the duties of a lie. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that alludes to? Do you know what barriers that block as far as the frequencies, the narrative of what we consider frequencies or energy? You have no idea. According to mental, what are you talking about? You 78 and I'm like 30. Chris Watts, you 78 and I'm like 30. You're like, 78 and you're like 30. Ugh. Oh my goodness. According to mental, 38. But I was talking about, you know. No, I'm not sure. Well, they'll just block him or whatever. He's emotional, effeminate. You know, the Bolsheviks got a hold of you, and they've succeeded on my ancestral soil here with their foolishness. But even that will run out soon. There will be no more. It's not because of the New World Order and all this other. They will be completely eliminated, stricken from history and everything. All a waste of stupidity. No, I'm actually just 59. Courtney's got a channel. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check her channel out, and she's talking about she's on her path, and I like to see that. Oh, you got another? Which one is that? That looks like a crappie or something.
This is a big one. I've never seen one this big.
Wow. She's catching them. Thank you, Millennial. You know, they don't know what they do. Yeah, you shouldn't react that way anyway. We're seeing men react that way, and women, you're supposed to be the strength. Men are supposed to be the power, and obviously we don't have a lot of that. Millennial is absolute strength. She's pretty awesome. But that dude, Joshua, whatever, fake, whatever, I went to his channel. He's miserable. Not Joshua. I mean, not you, Joshua. I'm sorry about that. I mean, the dude. What's his name? My apologies there, Joshua. I meant that Chris, whatever. Hey, Joshua, what's happening? Yeah, you already know. Home of the sober, right? Red Wolf. Yeah, I'm just going to talk about a few things and share some good news, good information. I don't feel like doing jokes, even though I did 3 years of stand-up comedy and I used to cut a rug in the military and everything and crack people up. I'm not here to do that today. I guess you could say not beast mode because we're further from beasts, and beasts aren't even beasts, but they're sentient. And I got some good news, and I've got some things I got to do, and I'm gonna share with you. Yeah, I shave my beard off. I'm every bit about 39, 40. Well, give or take. But if I take my clothes off, I look every bit about 20 something. Yeah, because I'm built like that. My face is hard because I boxed, did martial arts, witnessed a lot of death. My concerns of those who have no concern for themselves. I'm always sun gazing, but I'm not all jacked up. The scars I have are from the worthless doctors and knife fights and getting shot and all that other dumb stuff. Does that age you? I don't know. It depends on how much you stress about it. I didn't really stress about it. I just took it in like any other antidote, you know? Yeah, Chris Watts is a goofy. Oh, that's all right, Courtney. That's all right, hon. Yeah, y'all subscribe to her channel and see what she's got a few videos up. Check it out. Millennial might be able to have some conversations. You're on your role too, hon. Millennial's a beautiful sister of mine, y'all. Joshua Northern, good to have you in here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share a couple of things, good news and stuff like that. I figured more people are coming in, but you know how it is. So I start work at Planet Fitness on the set. We decided because I could have started next week, but we decided the 17th. Let me make sure. I'm just going to look and make sure. I don't want to sit there and be making saying stuff. Could have started, like I said, Monday, but I felt like it would be better on the following Monday, so we can make sure everything's in line. And with him too, I received this book, the one that he wrote for his son, but it went out. It's a great book too, 5 stars on Amazon. And I'm probably gonna read it to y'all, and you have your young ones around. There's not gonna be no foul language and all that. What we consider foul and all that. I think it would be interesting. I have other books for children as well that I would really enjoy to read with the mom and pops there, and the youngins having popcorn or whatever, and before they get ready to settle down. I have quite a few actually. But I'll wait until I get an apartment and I'll do that. I could sit out in the park. It's really nice here and read to the young ones. I'm saying how there are so many baby boomers generation and some of the X generation, the wayward ones who like to eat children and feed them back to people, the ones who have been indoctrinated and perverted to the, well, like I said, I know how it all ends. And I actually met somebody else who's had some of the same visions I have. They don't follow me or nothing. We were chatting and they started speaking on things, and I was like, his was a little it's a meth head. Somebody's been fighting recovery. Doesn't have YouTube, doesn't have a cell phone. I was just kicking it with him because I could see his pain was deep. And when he said the reason why he keeps going back, he says he tries to run away from his dream. Yo, what's up, fam? Yo, she caught a big crappie, bro.
I know, I saw that.
What the heck? Over here, man. I thought they were over there. Awesome mohawk, bro. But anyway, right? And he said, he spoke 2 paragraphs that were based on my dream. And he spoke a line that's from my story. A story passed down, mind you. And I looked at him, I said, yo, how long you been out? And he was talking about, I went to Banner Health, I went to emergency room, like a month ago, I went to this program in Texas, I went up to Nevada. And he couldn't hang, He came back out, he couldn't find the blues, so he went and did some other stuff. He, it's becoming more prominent and stuff. And people are, look, when I say I know how it is, it's not a game. And if people want to get all into the irk and jerk of things, so be it. But that's still good news, because when I say end, everything that these and those who work with them, these so-called New Age Hindus who are nothing but northern Ethiopians, it ends. What's funny is the weakest of individuals, these are not warriors or fighters, are control of all this. And they're using everybody. It's funny how they establish a premise in the grounds using ancient world knowledge, as if it's something new to have these people running around with little tidbits here and there. Now, adrenochrome is something of the perversion that should have never been tapped with, like many other things. It's not just adrenochrome. They have really set about destruction. It's as if they never should have existed. And that's legitimate. Yet, instead of moving accordingly, they move in the dialect of their perversion, their existence, which isn't a perversion. I don't care if you want to call it APAC or whatever. They are a perversion. They're not who they say they are. It's all made up identities. If you don't get what's going on in the grooming and conditioning of younglings, stolen or not, you can never really understand what's truly happening. But when I say I know how it ends, I don't care about the drones. AI is about to build a new aircraft and this, that, and all that other. AI, artificial, where does it come from? Where does the term come from? God. What does it mean? Not like you. It means an artificial one. Synthetic. Like them. And until y'all realize this, you'll never, and the moment y'all keep fighting and acting stupid on crayon colors and fake ethnicities and made up races, and you'll come around and turn and change the light and see things for what it is, and you'll be the supplement and subjugated. There's nothing around it. So follow and then everybody and learn what people are up to, and sometimes you can help make corrections if it's warranted. I always say, with the references and sources and all that, like come back and share stuff with me. I never say I'm right. But I can tell you this, when I say I know how it ends, there's nothing wrong about it. Nothing. You know? Was hey DJ, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's Friday, the best day before the weekend. I don't believe in, I don't recognize these days, Courtney. I don't recognize these days. I don't recognize months. I don't recognize time. Everybody knows that watches my videos. They know I really don't. And I don't make myself. I don't recognize, after reminding myself of what my great grandmother taught me. She used to go to the Indian training schools and teach these foreigners how to be us who ain't been here those 15, 16, 17. And there was no pale skin. It was not what people think. We had people here, but it's not like what people think. It's all made up. That's why when I see people saying all this and that information and that, I say, you know what? They got this. Stop. There are those who know. There were those who I knew who were here then, and they know exactly what they saw, what they dealt with, the fact that we were fighting everybody on all fronts who already been conquering all the rest of those lands. The maps are lies. It's all lies. Every bit of it. When I learned how to fly a Cessna, the first thing I realized when I was flying one day, what the trajectory, the way they wanted me to travel was a conducive to like a narrative control. I had paid for time. I knew what to call and what levels and listening, you know, the signals and know where to be at and heights and where to flying by and what speeds, you know. And I was like, what are they trying to tell me where to fly? On my 6th solo? Okay. After that, I was done. But I told you about the officer going up on the going up on the witch card and him showing me, looking through the accident. On the carrier, we couldn't see no ships. I'm looking through this thing, I see, a flotilla of, and he tells me how far away they are. I'm just like, well, on around Earth. And he says, be quiet. Look, I know y'all love the world they gave you. I don't know how. I know y'all respect with admiration of false crayon color narratives. But until you free yourself from the lies, you are never going to be free and true. No way whatsoever. You'll never be the gods you were supposed to be, for ye are gods. You will never ascend and be that which you were meant to be. You'll be destructive, self-destructive, want to take your life and all the other dumb stuff. Stuff that has meaning is meaningless. Okay? Guy hit me up, says he made a book, and it was based off of a video I did years ago talking about all our inventions. I told you I worked at Thomas Edison building. He didn't invent a damn thing. All right? Nikola Tesla couldn't stand him because he was a liar. Okay? But y'all don't know that. You didn't work there. You didn't meet some of the older survivors. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's fortunate enough. But we've been living in a world of lie and usury, the straight up plate. Who wants to be part of usury as if it's something great? So they can get away with doing the dumb shit they've been doing for so long? Now they're trying to do this, and a bunch of idiots who think they're from here, like autochthonous or indigenous to the land when they're not. We're talking about by the heart, the gut instincts, the Christ fluid around the brain, the lower kundalini to the upper Shiva. All that's our information. The swastika, how they going to pervert that with their goofy selves. Like the circle of life, where you say yin and yang, you know, balance, tug of war. All that's, they just flipped everything and made it a perversion. There's not one thing, if you want to say the George Orwellian factor. And they have a hard time stopping because we need them stuck. You don't know. They think they doing everything. No, it was a spell cast over them a long time ago. They can never break. So they can't hide. They can't hide at all. So they got a bunch of idiots, you know, aesthetic, fed them the best of our food, this, that, and the other, made them all, you're going to be a bona fide killer. Besides those who should never been messed with, all right, whether you want to call them giants or whatever, or things that move between the realms. These are perversions. Whether they're from here or not, it doesn't matter. Earth, everyone's from here. It doesn't matter what people think. See, everybody, when you see Earth, the first thing coming in your head is a round spinning ball. Get that out. Earth is infinite. Just as deep as it is infinite. Okay? Stop marginalizing yourself to that fictional narrative. When I tell you you don't die, you don't die. They destroy the body. What body? Oh, my little spider friend came back to meet me. Okay? How do you have an existence of denial, usury, stealing, and then turn around and want to be destructive? That's the dumbest thing. They don't get it. They think that they keep making better weapons and better. That's all they know. Warlike. When y'all rise to the occasion, you realize that you're war and you can stop it with a mere thought. All right, that. With a mere thought. See you get here? That's right. Not with going out and meeting battle axe with battle axe. We're too good at that. They're aware of that. They know we're too good at that. All right? So they like all people running around confused and crayon colors and self-hate and everything else. You know, that'll go away too. It's not, when I say it's not by my definition, it's not by my interpretation. It's out of, how you say it's out of my league. They got the people who are not from here to believe they running around like they're indigenous playing Indians, goofy shit. If that ain't a heavy spell, and they got the people looking at the people who are really of this land, coming from some one singular place, talking about that's the birth of all civilization, when you got monkeys talking about go back to Africa. So, nigga, if everybody's from there, then what you talking about? Take your ass back too. This is how stupid and perverse it is, and how uneclectic and how foolish the world has become based on the stupidity of the level of their movement in entirety. To make people think that they're us, they could be us. When I was over there in Florida, between Louisiana, taking care of the gopherwood trees, that they went on a camping spree just like they killed the bison and want to give it to a few families so they can monetize it. Monetize it with what? We're still under the barter system. All this government shit is fictional. They're nothing but big actors based on idiots running around with badges and stupidity. When we took care of that, we policed our own, up to the point of our people's destruction. On the outskirts, stealing our land and everything else, when we were always about peace. Now, that's about to change. All these goddamn governments are all in together. Well, I don't see why y'all can't see it. These fake ass governments. They lean on your ignorance and your stupidity to make it viable to move the way they move. Albert Theodore Herzl was a fake ass Hindu too. He's a northern Ethiopian. I told you to study about the goddamn desert devils, cannibals, how they were robbing when they were freed out. The fall of a certain group of individuals, but y'all choose not to. It doesn't matter how wrong or right. There's many of them, they're not who they think they are, and they've been good. But it's a big show, vaudeville. And I don't know why y'all keep sitting out in the audience and stepping up on the stage. That's good news. Based on what's good news, not your fake ass preachers, and not your fake ass rabbis, and not your fake ass, none of them. Moptis and all of them. Look at them goofies over there murdering women and children who are unarmed. I call those a whole bunch of punks. That's what they are, punks. Bitch ass punks. Alright? That's what they will always be. But manipulative wise, they have to have the people with the silver tongue. The ones that jerk it and speak all fast and pull themselves to it because they got enough idiots who they blackmail, the whole lot are groomed and conditioned on an island or somewhere. And y'all can't even see it because you're still running around fighting and hating one another. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just wanted to share. Yo, T-Bone, where you at, man? I think that's important. Anyway, so I'm going to read the book. I got to go back to the post office. I got a couple more books and everything. I picked those up. And so we gotta I gotta go around and look at. Gotta call this lady back about this one apartment. I didn't call her back. I feel so bad. It's because I've been busy. All right. And I'll let y'all know about that, how that's going and everything. Okay. Doing all this dumb shit on my ancestral land. Got these idiots that came from Cali over here to try and do what they did on the Cali. No, we'll burn these motherfuckers down. They better be careful. They probably need to go and take their ass back. Is what they probably should do. Seriously. People are starting to talk, and the hot ass don't mean nothing. The money don't even mean nothing to most people. They're starting to look at these congressmen, all these politicians. They're starting to look at them. I'm listening to the people talk. I don't know why they feel comfortable talking around me. I ain't the answer. I ain't stopping nothing. I want everything to come to fruition. Yeah, I do. I really, really do. And that's too heavy for some. When you make a choice, for good or bad, you made the choice. I know what I need to know. Man, you gotta catch that crappie, bro. You gotta catch that crappie, bro. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? History is a set of lies agreed upon. Absolutely, fam. Oh, you see? Oh, yeah. You see the idiot? You saw him come up here and DJ? All because of AI and so much more, Courtney. Absolutely. Who's that? Who's that, DJ? Yeah, your mama played in Roots Cube, and I was bumping her from the back. And your mom was like, "What's happening?" I said, "Don't worry, don't worry. You're gonna make this person want to call himself Love Your Mother, who like to eat children, and it's gonna be twin." What do you mean it's gonna be twin? Yeah, one's gonna be called Cube Head. Ski, and there y'all are. Y'all exist. The littlest man always run their mouths. I know, right? Like I'm gonna give energy. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm gonna hit y'all up, man. We got another eagle, bro. We got another bald eagle. Oh, I'm gonna come out and check it out. Anyway, I appreciate all respect. We're eternally bonded. You already know that. And I'm out. Yeah, DJ. Yo, you ain't kidding, fam. I love it though. I'll see you guys later, man.